Do you want to become an astronaut? Then all you need to do is put on your spacesuit and this flamingo. Yeah, I know that was turkey noise, but I don't know what a flamingo sounds like. Hello everybody, welcome back to FTB Skies. You all remember the last video? I automated myself some mob loot without actually needing mobs, thanks to the hostile neural networks. All of these things appear to have gotten to superior. I actually have not checked that in a while, so that is actually really good. And this kind of explains why I've been getting so many blaze rods, because the module accuracy is so high. Oh gosh, and I already had enough success, that's neat. But enough about that. So, today's mission is we're going to start working on the end game pyramid achievements here that I wanted to do. So obviously, I'm not going to be able to do all of these in one day. This is going to be a process that's going to span across a multitude of episodes. But for right now, I figured we might as well get started. I mean, I technically have already gotten started with the 10,000k power thing. So now the next thing that we need to do is the 100k one, which we already have, and then 100 buckets of honey. Now, how I'm actually going to get 100 buckets of honey is, well, A, I'm going to need another task screen, which I've made right here, but then I'm also going to need to automate honey. So I've done something special for that. I haven't fully set up an automation for it, but I have an idea as to how to do it. I've made this thing right here, which is the Advanced Oak Beehive. And basically, this is like a normal beehive, but better, because you can get both honey and the honeycombs, and it has like its little inventory thing here. So it should just work the same. So the way that I'm actually going to be able to get honey that's more automated, because, you know, I can't just constantly wait for these bottles to fill up, is going to be with this centrifugal separator. And with that, it'll give me honey from the honeycombs for power. But I can also use the bottles of honey to then take those things out into here. So I guess the first thing we need to do is just make the centrifugal separator. So let's see, what exactly do I need for that, and do I have it? I have tin. That is good. Okay, so then I'm going to need a machine frame, which is going to take a tin gear, so that I can put that in my inventory just in case. Oh wait, no, it's not. That's not what I needed to put in my inventory. This thing is. Boop. So then after that, we're going to need ourselves a flux coil, and then we're also going to need 2 Constantan gears, and that's going to take a few things, but that is no problem. Oh, I ran out of fire charges. I'm going to need to make some more of those later. At least the recipe is very simple. You just need gunpowder, blaze powder, and then some coal. Really not that hard to get a hold of. And then the compass is easy enough to get, so then the final thing that we just need is to put it all together. There we go. So now that we have the centrifugal separator, I'm going to put this thing right here. Now, obviously, this is going to need some power to be able to work properly. And also, this thing actually needs to be in the daytime, so that way the bees can continue to put honey in the bottle. So I need to go sleep. Yes, they have returned to continue to work. Yes. If I could get some more bees, that would be very helpful, but I can only hold 3 in this one, versus the normal beehives that can hold 5. So, yeah, that's kind of a little bit of a letdown. But anyways, now that we have that, the next thing that we're going to need is just going to be a flux point. I have definitely enough flux, so I just need to make the thing. I spelt it completely wrong. Ah! Oh gosh, what? Why did lightning just strike? What? Alrighty, so I have absolutely no idea what just happened there, so yeah, we're just gonna continue on, put that onto the thing, and there we go. Now it's filling up with all of the power. So, now after that, this begs the question, can I put... Yes, I can. Okay, so I am going to need to filter this so that way it doesn't take out the bottle. But hopefully honey bottles should work. I'm actually pretty sure I have one more pipe upgrade in here, so let's see. Yes, I do, and it should still remain completely unused, so I can set this thing up to be what I need, being honeycombs for right now. And I'm pretty sure I can't put those back in. Sure enough, I cannot. So then we just need to add that thing to the whitelist, and there we go. So that we can bring this thing down. This isn't working. It's not connecting to this.
Oh, right, because these things have, like, side configurations and all that. So I need to set that side to import, and then probably the top side to export. We'll figure that one out later on. But for right now, there we go. So then I can put these into here, and then it should slowly start to create the honey. So if we look at it from right there, yes, it does. Okay, and yeah, I do kind of want this one to be export, and there's a specific reason for that. So because I'm also going to be piping the bottles of honey into here, it is eventually then going to export the bottle itself right here. And so because of that, I then going to want to pipe the bottle up here and then right back in, so that way it goes straight into here. So I'm gonna actually set that little configuration up right now. I am just going to need to, actually I shouldn't need to do anything, because it always does this whole thing. So if I put this, I can't put that into there, oh well. But yeah, it should be just fine. I guess then in that way I can just put the bottle right in there and wait for that to fill up with the honey. But with this right here, we now have ourselves the honey automation. It is actually very, very special. So then I can take the task screen and then move this over to here. And then I probably am going to need to change this side to export as well. And then we take the fluid pipes and then configure that. And there we go. Now the honey goes straight into there. Especially since I don't really need honey for anything other than this. This is kind of honestly okay. I don't have a problem with just voiding all of it in here. So yeah, I just need 100 buckets of honey and then this achievement will be done. So then after that achievement, we will then be moving on to this one. And I don't have a problem with doing these things now, because so long as they've ever been in my inventory, it should give me the things. So for this one right here, I'm going to need a mana tablet, 123 netherite ingots, 16 budding amethysts, mushroom rice, and a precision mechanism. I guess let's start with the easiest thing, and you might not think this is, but it is, and that's going to be the netherite. So let's see, how much netherite do I currently have in here? I currently hold 20 netherite. That is actually pretty good. So then I just need to continue to make a whole buttload of it until I can't anymore. Okay, right now there's currently 128 in here. That is exactly the amount I need. So then I can just take all of these out, those 2 stacks, and there we go. That should be good if I look into here. Maybe not. That's odd. I wonder. I could be wrong about this, but there is a distinct possibility. So let's take these ones, and I've already done this one, so I can now change this. Is the netherite one in here? Yeah, it is. Okay, so that leaves me to wonder if maybe perhaps I need to throw these in here. So can I just, no, I can't. I need to pipe them in. So then if I put a pipe here and then the chest right here, will this then work by throwing these into here? Does it go in? Yes, it does go in. It's just very slow about it. So yeah, this is absolutely what I needed to do. So those things that have like the percentages on them, it looks like I'm actually going to need to pipe those into an item one. That is rather unfortunate, but it doesn't look like all of these are like that, so that is good. I already have the mushroom rice bowl. Wait, what? Oh, I probably got that from something else. So then that probably already works. Okay, that's nice. Okay. So then the next thing we would need would be the budding crystals, which I can get from Flamemind. Okay, well, in order for me to do whatever Flamemind is, it seems like I need something called an oak staff. Okay, so let's see. Do I have everything? Yeah, I do. So then I guess I just need a villager. All right, I'm off to the village.
Later.
Alrighty, here we are in the village. So let's see. What exactly is flame mining? Do I need to just, like, shift right-click you? Or, no, that turns you into a handheld one. What does this thing do? What? What is this? I don't know what I'm doing. Alrighty, so I just looked up what this mod is, and I didn't understand a dang thing. So, yeah, it looks like the only option I have is probably going to be to try finding them from dungeons and stuff like that in the nether, it looks like. Because if I look into here, it says, like, I need to go to these bastion places, which can only be found in the nether. So, yeah, unfortunately, I ain't getting him like this. Why is it not eating? It's not eating. Yep, it appears I have crashed. I'm back. So, since I can't get the budding amethyst with the flame mind, and I'm just going to have to rely on the dungeons, there is actually another way that I can get them. I think I got these two from Loot Bees. I'm not entirely sure though, but there was actually a way that I got them earlier on. Yeah, it was in this one right here, and it says right here, if you're lucky, a fairy might spawn and convert a nearby diamond block into budding amethyst. So basically, what that means is then I'm just going to need to put down about 16 diamond blocks, and then it will eventually turn those things into some amethyst over time. So yeah, I'll just need to find a good placement for those. No better placement than right here. And there we go. Hopefully all of these will turn into budding amethyst. And apparently in this mod pack, I can break budding amethyst, because it says right here normally you cannot do that. And I actually wasn't even aware of that. So yeah, hopefully eventually these things will become amethyst. But for right now, all we can do is just wait for that to happen, or hopefully find whatever the place is in the nether that I can get them. So then after that, the only things left would be this precision mechanism, and I still haven't gotten around to automating like create pressings and stuff like that. So until we get to that point, I'll probably do that very soon. That thing will not be made. So then we'll just need the mana tablet, and I'm pretty sure that thing is actually very easy to get. So let's see, right here, this is the one that we're looking for. I just need 8 living rock and 1 of these mana things. So do I have all of those things at the ready? No, I do not. So I'm going to need to make them. So then let's just go ahead and grab a diamond, and I've already got myself some stone, so we can bring myself over here. It is raining. Alrighty, I got the stuff so that way I can get away from the rain. Okay, so then we just take all of these things and then put it together, if I can grab the right frickin' thing. And there we go, we have the mana tablet. So, does it need to be filled up, or do I just hold this? There isn't really a way that I'm going to be able to know until the honey is done. So, what are we looking at for that? 2.80 millibuckets. Okay, so from that to 100 is what we are working with. Oh gosh, well, here's Batman. Oh! We actually now have the honey bottle, so I can put that straight into here, and then it can continue on the workings of it. So if I just throw this into there, it'll then take that out, and then put the bottle right back into there. Okay, this system ended up working after all. Okay, cool. So if you ever want to replicate this honey setup, if you've got like these mods in here, there you go. Alrighty, well, since I can't really continue on from that one, the next things would just be all of these. I've already gotten a simple machine frame for, and then there would just be the Invar ingots, which would take a whole lot of doing to do, but I'm pretty sure I'd be able to do it. The atomic alloy would also take some automation for me to be able to do, so I'm definitely going to need to figure out a way to automate mechanism at some point, or at the very least the metallurgic infuser. Yeah, it looks like we've kind of reached a point where I'm not going to be able to do a lot of these things, so although this thing, the echo shards, can be traded from a shady villager. What is a shady villager? Ah, here it is, the shady wizard villager. Okay, so apparently this is supposed to be the thing that can give me it, but in order for me to do that villager, I'm going to need a very specific block, which comes from another mod, which would be this one right here. I do not know how to pronounce it, but it was this block here, the Arcane Core, that I can then use to be able to make the Shady Wizard. But I don't exactly have a form of source just yet. So, yeah, that's a no-go for at least for right now. So really what that then means is, for at least right now, I can't continue on with the endgame pyramid, which is unfortunate, but at the very least, we've already done a bit of good progression. Well, I guess then, since the only thing left would be to just wait for those things to fill up so that way I can continue on, I could probably continue more with the Ad Astra line, which was the whole space thing. So then what that then means is it is time to go further into space. So because this isn't the end, I am actually going to need my spacesuit. Oh yeah, I don't think I even mentioned this before. I got myself some refined obsidian armor because my old armor had broken. So yeah, that is going to be very nice to have. I'd very much like this, please. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, right, here we go. I got myself a spare oxygen tank. I'm pretty sure this thing should already be fully fueled. So then I'm just going to need to go ahead and carry a couple of buckets. Well, I got my launch pad, I got my buckets that I can now fuel up with fuel. All that's really left is to go on into this thing, and now we go to the stars. Here we go! You've already seen all this again, so poof! Okay, here we go. We're going to the moon, baby. And this is why I actually needed my spacesuit, is because unlike Earth and the End, there is no air up here. So, oh, okay, here we go. Okay, now I need to make sure that I'm holding space bar, so that way my thing does not blow up. So, is the moon dimension... Okay, it is not. There's actually, like, a lot of land. Okay, that is an interesting change of pace, considering this is a skyblock mod. One small step for man, one giant leap for cookie kind. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, so now I can take out my rocket, and here we go. Okay, so let us... What is that? That is interesting. Okay, and you can see on the left, my oxygen has started to deplete. So I need to make my journey through all of this quick. So let's see. What are the next achievements after this? Okay, so after going to the moon, I can make the tier 2 rocket. For some reason, the moon achievement gives me cheese. So what does the tier 2 one take? Okay, so it takes the normal fins and stuff like that. So I'm going to need steel. But then it's going to need something called dash. What is dash? Interesting, interesting. So I'm guessing then dash is going to be an ore that I can find on the moon. Yeah. Okay, so then... This one has auto smelt on it, so it's probably going to automatically smelt them, like it says. Okay, then. So this means we are both, A, going to need to explore around, and B, be on the hunt for Dash. Okay, so let's see. What's going on? Oh. There are space villagers. That is rather interesting, actually. So, oh, and these guys trade in a bunch of different stuff. Because, I mean, the normal weaponsmith, he doesn't give me a hammer. At least that I know of. Alright, well, what about upstairs? Who's up here? Ooh, we got a librarian. Are you going to give me anything useful? Probably not, honestly. Yeah, that guy didn't give me anything. You are unemployed. You bum, how dare you be here? Scoundrel. Alright, well, we're still more to explore, so let's see what's up higher. Leather worker. Literally one of the most useless of all of the villagers. Neat. Ooh, a cleric. Those guys are useful. He doesn't have any other trades, though. That's unfortunate. Wait. Wait, I wonder. Can I? There's no way, right? Oh my god. Oh my gosh! Okay. So, I can use the thing on these guys, but then it turns them into a normal villager, and then they will die. That is unfortunate. Oh, there's another launch pad in here. Okay, so I didn't actually need to go and make another one. Well, at least I know now. We found the bedroom. There's a whole buttload of these guys in here. Like, it's actually kind of insane, honestly. Okay, so let's see. Dash nuggets. That is also really good. Okay, we've actually found ourselves a good amount of the stuff. Alrighty, so I also just did the math for this. I'm going to need 67 dash in total to be able to construct the next rocket. Okay, am I going to need it more after that? Because, I mean, well, actually, there is this rover. So, yeah, more math. Alrighty, I've redone the math, and I have now concluded I need 89 in total. That pretty much sucks. But, hey, you know, at least now I know. Oh my gosh, I am so stupid. I just realized why there's cheese on the moon. It's because of that whole myth thing about the moon being made out of cheese. Oh my gosh. Why is there a villager down here? You know what? Knowing my luck, that's probably going to be like some sort of space zombie villager or something, and I don't want to deal with that. So, okay. We got 12 now. We need a lot more. Alrighty, I left the cave, and now that I look up and actually look around, there's quite a few of these towers. So, I'm wondering if I can find any more of the stuff in here, because so far that's been the easiest way I've done it. And the best way I'm going to know how to know which ones I've been is to just break all the windows. Yeah! Nobody will be able to oh, actually, here's a good way to know already if the chests are looted. Okay then. Ooh, and here's something new. It's like a little snow globe place. What's with the little snow globe place? Oh my gosh, it's a little place into some place. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so let's see what exactly is down here. Oh, it's a village. Oh, well, I'm not sure if that's useful to me at all. They have fuel in there. They've got fuel right next to lava. Yeah, you know what? That seems safe. I'm just gonna drink my oxygen now. There we go. Why? I can't deal with that. No. I need to find the dash, and then I'm gonna get out. Alrighty, so I've gotten way more than enough that I need, and the reason I'm actually able to know that without even needing to do any proper math is because I already know that that is way over the 80 that I needed, which means we can now finally head on back home so that way we can make the next things. So we just need to put this here, then put that there. I am going to need to write down these coordinates if I ever come back to the moon. Actually, better yet, I can just put a waypoint right here. So if I add the waypoint and then put launch pad. Okay, so hopefully this waypoint will be here forever. So then I can just... Why is it already fueled? I'm not questioning it. Let's just go home. That is not my base. That is most certainly not my base. This is the main menu. This is the spawn. Well, it's a good thing that there's a witch's hut right down here, because otherwise I'd probably have lost my rocket. Just in case, you know, oh boy. So, if I touch down ever so gently right here, that is not a good sign. For those of you who haven't seen the very first episode, actually no, I don't even think I showed this in the first episode at all. This is kind of what the lobby looks like when you first open up the mod pack, because you actually need to go through a portal to be able to create a world. And yeah, this is very much not that. So can I even do anything out here? No, I can't. Why the heck did this take me here? Okay, well, I mean, hopefully if I go into here, it should just take me back home. Hopefully I get to keep the stuff that's on me. Okay, I do. That's so odd. Why the heck was that? Why? I'm so confused. Okay. Well, now that we're back, we can shift-click my armor back onto here. There we go. And I guess I can put the rocket back for now. Okay. Now we've got ourselves the dash for one reason or another. So that means we can make ourselves both the rover and the tier 2 rocket. So you all already saw how I made the tier 1 rocket. It's essentially the same as that, except for like some of the components is replaced with dash. So I'm not gonna go ahead and show all of that again. But for the rover, on the other hand, that is a different story. So let's go into here. What all do I need? Most of everything. Okay, so I can go ahead and make the steel block, and then I'm also going to need the dash blocks, but I'm also going to need 2 wheels. Okay, I have hammers. I was trying to craft the thing, and, can I? Yeah, I've crashed again. Alrighty, I'm back again after my second crash. Oh gosh, I don't know what is going on, but this has begun happening a lot more frequently. I've even tried updating the pack before, and it just would not work for some reason. Yeah, while I'm doing this, I gotta say this. I'm gonna be entirely honest with all you. I'm not entirely sure how much longer FTB Skies is going to be able to last. I'm being entirely honest here. But that being said, there is still a chance that it can continue on if I can, like, get these things to stop. But, like, if I can't, just holding on to it, like, keeping in, like, different places all over and over again, and it just continuously crashes, that just wouldn't work well at all. So, hopefully I will be able to get this whole thing resolved. But in the event that I can't, I'm very sorry. This series may end up coming to an end very soon. And looky here, we've got the rest of this done, so now I can mix all this together, and bwammo, we have ourselves the rover. Oh my goodness. Okay, so apparently this thing needs fuel. So let's take this thing over here. I'm wondering if I can actually, like, place this down at all. Please don't blow up. Okay, so let's put this right here. Okay, it does actually work. So let's see. If I put shift in there, okay, yeah, I can. Oh, and it actually has a lot more fuel source. Okay, so let's put these things in here, and we'll see what happens. Okay, now it is all fueled up. So let's see. Oh my gosh, I'm driving a rover. Yeah. Geez, that is awesome. Okay, so I need to get off of this. Can I pick this up at all without breaking it? Okay, you literally have to break it. Okay, then. Well, now all that's left to do is to make the rocket. So, soon you will see this thing shift over to the new rocket. And there we go. Look at this baby. It looks so sick. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it looks so awesome. So I don't really need the tier 1 rocket anymore, because with this thing we can now go to the same places as the tier 1, but we can actually go further. So now there's actually going to be 2 more tiers above this. But with this rocket, the next place that we're going to need to go to is going to be Mars. And on Mars, we're probably going to need to, find this stuff right here called Ostrom, I think it's called. I don't know for certain. And it's the Mars Ostrom ore. So yeah, we're probably going to be doing that very, very soon. But for right now, I think that we've gotten a good time to be able to go back home and check off some achievements. Mostly because I'm afraid of the thing crashing again. So let's do this. Collect everything. That is a lot of spawn eggs. Emergency chests. Emergency chests. Throw everything in. Throw it all in. Throw it in. Oh, there's still more stuff. Still more stuff. Throw it in. Okay, there we go. Crisis averted. Yeah, now we've gotten all of this stuff all ready to go, and I can throw this thing right into here, so that way we can continue for the honey. So hopefully by next video, we can have this thing, and... Wait, it said my offering was accepted. Wait. Yes! Look at it! The amethyst is broken! Oh my gosh! Okay, so now here's the best thing that I need to do. Can I break this with my fist? No. I need to hold this. Will this pose a problem? It does not. Okay, so now I can just wait for this whole thing to be accepted as the blessing, and therefore, I will have myself all 16 budding amethysts. That probably won't happen next episode. Unfortunate. But like I was saying earlier, the whole crashing thing is becoming a lot more repetitive. So, very soon enough, I may have to end this series on a very low note, because I really wanted to do a lot more with this, But if I can't even play the mod pack without it crashing like every minute, then it's just gotta end. I'm sorry. So yeah, hopefully I'll be able to get it sorted out, but there's always the possibility of otherwise. So that being said, don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out my last FTB Skies video. Bye-bye!